So we here when worlds collide. Clearly, I love movies, but what some of y'all may not know, or some of y'all may know, I love LeBron James. About to go see Space Jam, A New Legacy. My two favorite things: I got my LeBron shirt on. I got my LeBron slides on. Got my Bron underwear on. No, I'm fucking with you, but I'll let y'all know I'm hyped. Full disclosure here. I mean, it's clear by now. I am unabashedly, unapologetically a huge LeBron James fan. I love LeBron James. Okay, so I'm gonna try to be as fair as I can here, not let any biases seep through. Emphasis on try, though. Okay, because I know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. I just love this man too much. Okay. But I saw this with a buddy of mine and his kids, and it was funny because when we first walked in, see, I like Denzel seats, which is the best seats in the house. Smack dab, right in the middle. Denzel's, dog. That's what it's all about. So when we walk into the theater and we sit down, like to our left, to our right, it's just a gang of kids. And right in the middle of all these kids is just two grown ass niggas. So that was pretty funny. And just seeing it with like all the kids in there, they seem to really, really have a good time. Yes, kids will laugh at damn near anything, but like most of the kids in there were getting quiet and enjoying that of stuff. And I learned something. Kids love Marvin the Martian. I didn't know that. But anyways, on to the review here. I enjoyed it, first and foremost, but y'all knew that. That's probably the least surprising thing that I'm going to say here. How it starts out telling the story of LeBron here, you know, from start all the way up to his last championship with the Lakers. We get introduced to his family. His older son's playing basketball just like him. His younger son, you know, while he's good at basketball, it's not really something that he wants to do. He's building video games. He wants to do that, but James is getting on him, wanting him to be like him and focus on basketball, this, that, and the other thing, because that's how James was raised up, you know. And so it's a story of a father and son. Son wants to do something else. Father wants him to be like him, and it's about LeBron slowly realizing, hey, you have to let your son choose his own path, or you may just lose him, right? Easy enough, right? It gets a little bit convoluted when they try to explain how they go into this, what they call the serververse, which is this thing at Warner Brothers. It's like these computers that is basically an algorithm, right? That like has all their IP in there, from Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, DC, Looney Tunes, a whole bunch of shit. And it's like the algorithm is God damn it, sorry, is Don Cheadle's character. I'm not cutting that out. That's the real me. No, but yeah, Don Cheadle plays algorithm, which is short for algorithm, which we all know what the algorithm is. Like the shit's on YouTube, shit's on Instagram. It's the thing that like makes you see what like you want to see on your feed. I can't really explain it, but that's who he's playing. He sees LeBron James has all these followers, and he wants to work with him to like build his like power and like be able to reach through the internet of all these different people around the world. And like it's as simple as that for his character. One thing leads to another. James's son gets sucked into the serververse, and James follows suit. In order to get his son back, Cheadle says, you have to play me in basketball, right? And then he sends him off to Toon World. And that's our movie, is James gets to Toon World. It's just bugs there, though, right? It's just bugs. he's trying to build a team from all of these characters in the serververse. Things don't quite work out, so they go off to find all the rest of the Looney Tunes throughout these different worlds, so James can form his team and they can play basketball at the end, and he can get his son back. That's the overall story here. Now, once they get to the Silververse, it's cool because James turns into like a Looney Tune. It's pretty funny, but like it does jump from a lot of different places like rather quickly. It's here, and you almost want to grab the movie. You're like, nigga, sit fucking still. God damn, the hell wrong with you? It's like a rowdy ass kid like running through a store. You just want to shake the nigga and be like, relax, we're here. God. So like, I'll say that, but like once they form the Looney Tunes back together, and like we get to the game, we learn why the Looney Tunes go from 2D animation to 3D animation. That adds to the story, I felt like. Then the actual gameplays, I loved it. Like from the moment the game started all the way to the finish, I thought that was great. I loved it. I will say this though. If you are a basketball purist, you're going to be sitting up here watching this game like, what the fuck is this? Which, I mean, from the trailers, they full on showed you that you weren't going to get just like a regular basketball game, kind of like how the first Space Jam was. You know, yes, there was some like looniness in that. Not as much as there is in this one, which they kind of, I felt like, needed to do. Like, they couldn't just play a straight basketball game here again. Think of, like, 2K and Fortnite had a baby. Like, that's the kind of game that they were, like, playing here. It's a little bit different. It's going to work for, like, the kids of this generation. But, like, for like, us and the people that grew up with the first Space Jam, you may get a little lost, or it may be what's a good, like, it may be overload, right? Maybe too much for some people, and which I completely understand. But I also say, like, we ain't 9, you know, like we were with the first Space Jam. We know what stress is. We've had heartbreak, right? Our childlike wonder, for the most part, ain't what it used to be. So clearly, this Space Jam's not gonna feel the same as watching that first one when you were a fucking child, okay? But once you understand that and get past that aspect, it's a better movie. Like, it's a way better movie. Makes much more sense. There's more heart. I'm not saying this to be biased either. James is a better actor than fucking Jordan, man. Jordan looked like he even want to be there, you know? Like, he's just here to get a check and to win this basketball game. James at least wanted to be there. There's like a father-son aspect that adds some heart for it. He's not the best actor, but, like, of course not. He's a fucking professional basketball player, right? But, like, for the lines he's given, you know, he does the most with it. There's one scene towards the end, I'm like, is this nigga gonna cry on cue? Damn, okay, bro, you got chops. Right? But yeah, like, I had a good time. I had fun. I will watch it again, probably on HBO Max. Like, I wouldn't go to the theater again. I wouldn't blame you if you chose to skip out on the theater and just watch it on HBO Max either, because I think it can work pretty much the same both ways here. There's a cameo. Dog. One of the best parts of the movie, man. It was so well done. It was executed so good too, man. Just wait. But yeah, like, I really, really enjoyed it. Showed me how much I did miss the Looney Tunes, and then seeing them with my favorite athlete too. Like, it was awesome, man. Like, I couldn't have asked for anything else. Like, I just love LeBron James, man. So, like, him being in a full feature length movie, for me, you know, it just worked. And if you're trying to understand what I'm saying, they're like, think of your favorite athlete or favorite artist, whatever, and if they were in a movie, how you would feel. It's that same feeling here, man. So, like, don't yuck on my young hip people. All right, I enjoyed it. I feel a lot of people out there will, especially kids. This is made for kids here, so yeah, go out and see it. Goatish things, people. He just keeps doing goatish things.